today is tiling day. A little bit more done there. And
sunny, quite good.
yeah, he's quite happy he's in the sunshine. So we were really lucky because the people we bought the tiles from, they have given us, or lent us, the tile cutter, which has saved us so much hassle because we tried to do it with a disc cutter with a tile piece on and it just didn't work very well. So by pre-marking them, here we go. Ooh. And we're not going to worry about perfection here because we've got a little plan around that, so we won't see all of that. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But all those pre-cuts here are all going to go into these little bits over here. So we've got a little numbering system going on. So we've got M1 and M2, 3, 4. We've pre-measured the tiles and Martin's now just cut them.
Dolly Doodle chops. Ah, right.
These are the ones that we've measured and cut to fill these gaps now. So it's just a matter of pushing those in. Give me a little bit of, and then hopefully this one will fit. And my next job is to make up some more grout, but I think it's looking really smart.
Dylan's falling asleep, they're bone in his mouth. And Donna is carrying on. Well, still in your first coach, but it looks black.
It's gaining access to it, it's just awkward getting behind. There's not much room.
But it looks good. Anyway, whilst Donna is doing that, well, I've just been putting some builder's caulk in there so that our top line can be finished. And the thing with builder's caulk is you can paint over it. So we'll have a nice clean, hopefully you're not even going to notice the drawing. But I bring you here because this is our problem. As mentioned in, a couple of viewers have mentioned it and we haven't really addressed it because we really don't want to cut the upstand. The sink matches up with the hob sitting together, and but our problem is here, this bit of upstand here is, according to the regs, needs to be 50mm away from the edge of the hob, and it's 10mm. It looks great, but we don't know if it's alright or not. We've come up with several options. We did look at getting a piece of black glass to stick over it, overplate it, or whatever you want to call. And we can get a matching piece of black glass to do it. But even though the glass will be safe up to 800 degrees, a bit like the glass in the log burner, 760 degrees-ish, you still get thermal transfer. So that is, the heat will go through the glass and on the other side, meaning that it could scorch the wood. And similarly, if we put metal on there. But we don't know that it's a problem. I mean, from our point of view, we barely use the back rings. I mean, we've tried them and they're fine and nothing's burned, but it just doesn't meet with the regs. So we're looking for a solution for that.
Have you shown the chimney?
No.
I have now finished the second coat of the log burner, and just shut the door. It went on really well actually. It's quite thin, but it's nice, smart looking. I'm pleased with that. So once it's dry, take the blue sticky tape off, and Martin can put in the new paint of the glass. And yeah, take the lovely new wallpaper covering, my newspaper, a bit of light reading. Put that down. I'm going to show you the chimney, but before I do that, I'm going to just pan around because Martin's up to something, as per usual. He's making a mess. So we've now finished all our lovely tiling. So we'll go down, 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 past the hatch and to the end here. So it's looking really nice. And Martin's just grouting in. See, I told you he's making a mess. Look at that. Look at that mess. Honestly.
I don't know if this is the right way of doing it.
I use my fingers.
Do you?
Yeah, let's get in there. Best tool ever. So he's grouting that in. It's a nice ivory colour. So once
we managed to get it for we only wanted a little bit. That's a tiny amount. Well, I asked them what's the smallest quantity. Anyway.
Well, they've been brilliant. The guys in the tile shop, they loaned us the tile cutter, and they've given you this bag of grout because it was already kind of opened.
It just seems, I don't know if it's the right way or what, but once you rub it off, it means there is a gap between some of the tile. Well, there's a gap between virtually every tile. But
we didn't want a big gap because it detracted from the actual overall look that we wanted.
We're going for something not quite white, so it's almost, well, we said like a peacock colour. So unfortunately, there's nothing peacock about ivory. Well, it's supposed to be this colour.
We didn't actually plan for it to. It's got a bit of a shimmery effect to it with the like the shine from the lights and the flecks of green and blue in there, and this looks like a shimmery effect, which is very water themed, and being on the canal, it's quite appropriate. But we hadn't planned that. It was just the colour that we were looking for. So anyway, keep up the good work. I'm going to go and have a look at our new chimney. I'm just topping up with water. This one has to. And there's Dylan, up to no good, just watching the guy play football. And there it's our new chimney. See if I can span it. We didn't go for the most expensive one. There was some really pricey ones, but it just seemed like a really bad idea because if we lose another one, it's going to end up costing a fortune. So Dave suggested we put a little chain on, so if we do lose it, it doesn't actually go in the cut. We can salvage it and put it back up. So there we have it. And we went for black one because stainless steel just gets blackened when you've got the fire going anyway. So it's just less to worry about when it comes to keeping it clean.
You ready in?
Yeah.
Right, well, that's pretty much it. We are going to have to replace this rope. So we'll get that in the next, well, I'll order it this evening. I don't know when we'll get it in the next 2 days. You know, you hardly got any paint on any of it anyway. You're such a Picasso.
Well, I wouldn't say Picasso, but I have got a bit of patience. Which is why I taped all the walls up with the paper in case I spilt any. And it was quite watery, the paint, so.
There you go. Just a matter of putting those couple of bits back on.
It's well smart.
Oh God. Oh God, blimey Charlie.
Not only have we managed to finish off painting the log burner and put the glass in, we've gratted the tiles as well. So it's looking really nice. Really pleased. Hope you all like it. We love it. I'm really happy with it.
Looks quite nice.
Just giving us that oomph of colour.
Yeah, it's the accent colour that we were never going to tell you about. But now you know.
Well, I think we saw the tiles before.
Oh yeah. And there's Dylan. Causing mayhem. All on the floor. And there's the stove with the new glass in. We're not going to light it tonight because there's newspaper everywhere and we might end up with a fire on the outside.
I'm going to take that down anyway.
Yeah, I was only joking. Donna was saying she's going to take it down. But we'll let the paint harden overnight and maybe have a fire tomorrow night. Celebratory fire with that new chimney, new glass and new stove.
Yeah.
You pleased, babes?
I'm really pleased. Yeah, it's been a little bit slow getting here. We've had a few days off. I think we got a little bit like...
Yeah, but
needed a rest,
boat
but...
time, isn't it? We can't live it all the time. It's like you said to me the other day. Mark, we never have a day off.
Oh, my son came over to visit. That was lovely to see you, Tom. See you looking well. And yeah, we've just been doing a few bits. We went off into town, had a nice look around town, just had a little bit of time chilling out really. So that's okay. We're absolutely happy with that, aren't we? You know, we need to have a little bit of downtime.
And this was before Dylan's lead, which...
It's no longer his lead because what did you do, Dylan?
You chewed through it, didn't you? Well, you can't have it, Dyl.
I think he likes the idea.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to use it in a minute. Anyway, this was his lead, so we've taken a piece out of his lead to... and the clasp that was on that was the clasp that was on the end of the lead that used to attach to his collar.
Yeah.
But I thought it's quite a substantial thing because the other one looked like you keep your bath plug on it. If I can get it to work.
Is it for Dylan?
No.
Dylan, it's not for you.
And mince pies ain't what they used to be, and I had a hell of a job threading that. Because we live on a boat, there's a distinct possibility that keys, like my glasses, or cutlery, or drill bits, or chisels, can end up in the drink. So I've now got a chain. I saw somebody else using one, Andy in the shop. Well, I basically got the first stitch in.
Sewing with leather is
It's proving a bit tricky.
tricky, yeah. And we don't have a thimble, so I'm just going to have to be particularly careful.
Yeah, we've got... Oh, I don't want to use that side. I want to use that side.
Anyway, you get the picture, and we will come back and show you
In about a fortnight's time, they're finished.
the finished result. Here we are, a short while later. Dylan's ever so interested in what his dad's doing with his old lead.
Yeah, it's... Anyway, I mean... That's it. It looks alright from that side. You don't want to see the back of it. Well, we got a new fire on. A new piece of glass in there, so we can actually see the flames.